Okay, so we're going to have a little look at the Divine Feminine. Look at that. Six of Pentacles as well. She wants to bring balance to this. The Two of Cups on the bottom of the pack, and I did also, the devil flashed me, the dirty bastard. It flashed me, he did. What's this one? Oh, Four of Swords, coming back into healing. I don't know why these cards seem to kind of glow so much on the screen. Six of Cups, little reunion. So this is what she's hoping for. The energy here is almost like she's being very considered in her action now. Okay, because she's felt left out in the cold, because she felt like everything that she was giving was going towards a black hole of just a human. So I feel like the Divine Feminine is being more considered. How is the considered in her action? Okay, which is bringing her power back and making her a little bit more, blimey, high value, should we say. You want to stay within your high value nature, Divine Feminine. This is why we don't chase, we attract. And no fucking way. Okay, I thought that was, oh, we got the, no, okay, I'm just getting excited. So we've got the Two of Wands in reverse here for the overall energy for her. And this is temporary need for independence to stay or go. Yeah, and then the Wheel of Fortune underneath that and the World card underneath that. This is cycles coming to an end. Some conflicts that can be healed, problems that can be healed, and underneath that we've got the Ten of Cups. I do feel like, I feel it, like the shift in this is good. This is good. So yeah, please keep doing what you're doing, Divine Femmies, because it's a good energy that I feel like you come back into your power here. No more fucking simping for anybody. Interestingly, we've got the Lovers out as well, which is a beautiful card. We've got Justice in reverse for you. A lot of the same cards going on here for you guys. So for the feminine here, we're starting with yeah, the Two of Wands in reverse on the bottom of the pack. So this feeling of like needing your independence, bringing all your energy back into yourself and wondering whether or not you should even bother staying or going. I do feel like we are at last chance saloon, and if this person doesn't pull their fucking head out their arse, this Divine Feminine will be moving on to a Divine Counterpart, and it will be the karma of the Twin Flame Masculine within this scenario to lose you, so he knows, so he can sort himself out, basically. And that's a really fucking rough lesson, because he could have done it with you, and if he doesn't do it with you, he'll have to do it without you. And it will be only because of his own foolishness. And then the karma there for him is to watch you go on to live a very happy life with a Divine Counterpart. Because you have both, just as a, you know, a highly loved or soulmate, whatever you want to say. And God won't punish you for this, so if you're worrying about that being like, oh, I'll never feel the same, I mean, yes, you won't, but it's, you know, you will be happy. And that's the main part. So we've got Justice in reverse anyway. So this talks about promises over threats and rights abused. So I do feel like this is now the Divine Feminine is offering promises rather than threatening things. You've previously said things to your Divine Masculine that you haven't carried out. Now you're carrying out this action. And this is the thing that has put the wind up underneath him, because he didn't think you were being serious. And now you have laid down the law to him. He's now recognizing that you're being serious. Okay, and remember, these are energies, not sexes. So we have got the Five of Swords here. So this talks about greater self-knowledge, often through mistakes and hardship, okay? So this is you doing strength of persistence over ambition. This is you learning from your fucking mistakes, from all these swords that you've had to go through. Why can't you see these cards? Through all this bullshit that you've had to go through with this Divine Masculine that has left you feeling stabbed in the back, heartache, heartbreak, abused, lonely, mental, insane, absolute fucking batty is the whole damn journey for the Twin Flames, particularly for the feminine, because the masculine tends to present very narcissistically at points. And both of you are very unhealed. This is you finally learning your lessons, and instead of leaving those swords on the floor for somebody to pick up and come and stab you in the back, you are carrying them away with yourself for now. You are pulling back your energy. We've got the Page of Wands. Yeah, is this the Page or the Knight? That's the page. We got the Page of Wands for you, which is funny because it kept on coming out in the other, kept on coming out in there. So this talks about instability, reluctance, indecision, and rash choices. This came out yesterday again, didn't it? It's the same bloody reading. So this is you. I feel like you've made a decision. It might have been a bit of a rash decision, but it does come reluctantly because the situation is unstable in effect. You cannot deal with this constant flux all the time. It's confusing. It's messing your head up. And the more energy that you pour into somebody with no reciprocation, it can become very difficult. And so you're finally withdrawing. You're finally contemplating, putting protection in place for yourself, seeking personal justice for yourself, and becoming the seeker, the sage, the wise person of your own life here with the Hermit card. And good bloody good for you, okay? Because you're choosing yourself. The choice here I feel for the Lovers with you is you choosing yourself. Now, again, we've got the Lovers represented on both sides. There is love between you two. There is love. There is attraction. There is compatibility. There can be harmony, and there could be triumph over trials with this. Once the pair of you get your energy sorted, remember that a twin flame relationship must be in high vibration at all times. It must come from love. It must come from unconditional love. If you're resonating and vacillating in indecision and worry and concern and absence and disappointment towards yourself, that is exactly what he will show you. Okay, because you two are the same thing. So the feminine tends to be more is more connected spiritually. So she is leading the relationship because it's a spiritual relationship. When your masculine is completely and utterly trapped in the 3D, all he can focus on the 3D, he gets all this stuff going on. He doesn't really know where it's coming from. The more in your head you are, and the more unloving you are to yourself, the more in his head and unloving towards you he will be too. Okay, if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, consider coming on my course when I run it next time, called the Twinflame Codex. It's all about helping you to understand these dynamics. Knight of Cups. Pretty sure he was here yesterday as well. So this Knight of Cups comes in reverse. This can talk about being cunning. And I said that, didn't I? You are now moving with contemplation towards where you're moving instead of acting sporadically and just, oh my God, I'm just going to do stuff because I feel something and I think something and I'm going to do it. If you're anything like me, that's where I've been acting from quite a lot. Now it's about trying to be intentional. What am I saying? Why am I saying it? How is this going to help the situation? This is where I'm coming from. And I'm also ensuring that I'm coming from a place of love, even when I'm judging him. I'm saying, like, you know, making him attest to some of his vulnerabilities or talking about some of his issues. I'm doing it in a really loving way and trying to keep humor within it and keep it light, okay? Remember that we can talk about this shit without it getting really low vibrational. Stay high vibrational even when you're dealing with the murky shit, okay? So, and then we've got the 10 of Wands in reverse as well for the feminine here. So again, this is you know, needing to reduce the pressure, which is exactly what we've done. When you take your hands off that and just go, okay, do you know what? You do you, boo. This is where I'm at. You do you, boo. I'm going to do me, and you do you. 10 of Wands there again. And when we let go of the stuff that is causing all this pressure in our lives, we can actually kind of have success as a result of it. And look, there's that Knight of Cups who has uprighted himself. So an offer, you know, bringing in an offer, an opportunity for a new beginning, okay? A new emotional beginning, advancing, things coming in, a reconciliation, okay? And then again, we've got that 5 of Wands of these kind of sort of play, it's not play acting, it's, you know, what is it? We've got the Fool in let's turn these the right way. We did have the Fool in reverse on the bottom part. Let's see what comes out. Okay, so can we clarify, what do we want to clarify for you? I don't know. Let's just, can we get some clarification for the whole situation, please, for the Divine Feminine Spirit? Thank you. Anything else, please? Any further clarification for the Divine Feminine, for the Blue Spirit? Anything else? Okay, so we've got the Sun in reverse. The Sun in reverse isn't bad. Often, you know, it kind of goes in return. So a reverse card tends to be the negative of what the positive. But for the Sun, this just talks about kind of like co-creation and often union of the masculine and the feminine. So I feel like you're coming into union with yourself, certainly. And I do feel the more that you do that, the more likely you're going to have a union with your Divine Masculine as well. We do have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this is potential to reverse a bad trend. This is recovery from ruin. And underneath that, we've got the Hierophant. So this is divinely protected. And look, there's that Seven of Swords in reverse as well. So I think we had that earlier, didn't we? The Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords can talk about kind of like what change of heart. So I don't feel like that being a bad one. I feel like this is you changing